What? It's Terrance Gangsta Williams, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance New Orleans Williams, aka Terrance Civilian Williams, and I just hung out with Bob Report, the Bob Report, and guess what? I just dropped something exclusive on Stay Down Production, and it's going down. Make sure y'all check it out. And guess what? I got my other cameraman, Drewski, is in, and we in the building, and it's going down. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. If y'all need a cameraman, holler at Drewski. It's going down.
Terrance Gangsta Williams, how you doing?
Man, I'm in the building. What's happening with you, bro?
It's the Bob Report by way of Stay Down Productions, man, and we had to come sit down with you, man. I think it's your first time being on Stay Down Productions.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get right to it, man. So going back to New Orleans, how was your stay and why did people feel you couldn't go back to New Orleans?
See, when I first come home, I went straight back to New Orleans, and Bird was like, man, get from down there, there's a jungle down there. But as I was riding through the city, I felt this uneasiness, like, nah, I ain't gonna make it down here because now I don't have the power no more. I don't have the connection no more. I don't know who running what in what hood, whatever. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. So when I left and came up to Texas, to Fort Worth, actually that's where I started at. You know, my PO and then the PO, the probation place down there was like, we don't want him back down here. So by me making that known to people that I couldn't come back to, you know, the internet took it in, oh, he's scared, we got him, he can't come back, he banned from the city, yada, yada. It's be burning me up, right? But I was be like, man, all right. So I said, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start working my way slowly, right? So I just started doing what I do, stuck to my game plan, doing my event, showing the people I wasn't on no bull. And then when that hot ball reunion hit, I said, hey, man, talk to them people, man, them people know I ain't know nothing foolish, da da da. And I slid down there, but I learned this though. And I want people to understand this. It's back to that peer pressure. What I always tell people about, don't let them people, what I mean by the internet, get you in your head where they'll trick you out your life.
Right.
What I mean by me trying to prove a point, I can come back to NO, and it might be one of them little youngsters just waiting and trigger happy, just let loose on me, you know? So I am aware of that, but.
You was in the Cali, weren't you?
I was at every project. I didn't go downtown to cap it. I didn't go downtown. But the Melt, Magnolia.
You went to the French Quarters?
Yeah, I had the beignet. Yeah, I post all that, bro. Yeah. Say, bro, I was happy to be home. It was a beautiful feeling to be back in that bitty. But I was also sad too, because it's like they just tearing my city up, bro, and it's like they're not trying to take care of it.
It's still like messed up down there. I just got invited to New Orleans this weekend. Swear, this Friday. This girl texted me this morning.
Yeah.
Asked me to go down there with her, yeah.
Man, say, bro, I love my city. I got a chance to sit down with No Rap Cat Podcast. They running the city down there for us to voice. So it was beautiful, bro. I had a very good time, but I didn't get a chance to visit everybody because I was doing so much. But man, I was happy to be back home.
So growing up in the Magnolia, how was it and how did it feel going back to your hometown and the Magnolia being gone?
That was shocking, bro. The first day I got off the feds, I passed by the Noya. I didn't want to go see because I was like, that ain't the Noya. So now when Bobby been out in Texas, it was like 2 years and 10 months. Now I was ready to embrace that because it's like, I got over that. Now I'm back. Now let me go and look and go see what they did. And I rode through there. It was kind of hard to identify stuff, but then I saw the school where the graveyard used to be at, and they put the school on top of it. I was like, okay, I stay right here on Magnolia Street. Then I went to where I lived at when the feds come arrest me.
That's where you was at?
Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a video, huh?
That's where you was at when they arrested you?
Yeah, they know you.
Yeah?
Yeah, they police come arrest me for the back. Like I just thought about something. I hope I didn't erase it. I went where my building, okay, like Willow Street where I stayed at on Willow.
Right.
Where you see Magnolia Slim, Soulja Slim, rap about
right.
Wild Willow in the Magnolia. That's gone now, so they got buildings like TJ Maxx, different buildings.
They put businesses up there.
Right. So I went to the area, I was like, okay, my house would have been right here. Cause I know where it was lined up, where Pizza Hut was here. They had the little building supply store to the McDonald's here. Across the street was the Winn-Dixie, all that old stuff. So I was filming and visualizing, but that stuff was.
Let me ask you this. So do you think that that's a bad thing? with them putting businesses there instead of what was going on in Magnolia?
No, indeed, I believe it's a very good thing, man, because honestly, you know, we cherish and hold on to stuff we grew up off, right? On one hand, but on the other hand, you gotta look at it like a lot of lives being saved.
Right.
Because let me show you something.
Jobs.
And it created a lot of jobs, big facts. But because I want people to understand this. While I love that Magnolia so much, think about this. I would have felt like if that was still the project, I would have felt like, man, that's where I'm from, that's my stomach, I'm back. So now it's guys that don't like me, so now it would have been a tug of war.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have lost my life, or somebody could have lost their life behind some bricks that don't belong to none of us.
Right.
So now we go back to jail, the Magnolia, the actual project, don't put money on your account.
Who would you put on your Magnolia Mount Rushmore? What four would you put on there?
Oh, 4-piece?
Oh, that ain't, that's too, you need more than that?
Let me show you why. Cause I'm gonna go Black and Mo, Lester Duplessis, Eric Maurice, Killer Stone. Them four, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna, what I include, I'm not gonna say Starter Do the Mosquito, the original hot boy. I'm not gonna put their name in there because, you know, people are gonna be, oh, you better, that's why I ran with every day. But I ran with Killer Stone, he's the one who gave it a nickname, Lil Gangsta. But in that Know Your Brothers, like, I just named 4 big dogs. But then you got OG Blabber. You got Jerker Man who looked out for who got a name. Then you got Tonto out the Magnolia.
Okay, so being that we in Texas, who would we know? Cause a lot of us don't know who you talking about. Okay. So who would we know that name probably reached outside of that we could identify with? Killer Stone. For sure. Cause you know I talk about him all throughout my stuff. But the thing about it, I talk about Black and Mo because he was significant in my life. You too. Mm-hmm. Lester Duplessis was significant in my life, but I didn't do too many stories on him because he's an older boy. He how you say his name? Lester Duplessis. Oh, Lester Duplessis. Okay. Yeah. No, he speaks fast. Yeah. And that's it. Put shout out to New Orleans. I'm just gonna stick with those 4, but it's because you know I sometimes think about everybody that was significant, that I grew up with in the hood, in the game, is deceased. All of them? Well, not my best friend Hank. There's a few other ones that's still alive. I don't care. Everybody you just named those deceased. Yeah, it's deceased. Right. Yeah, bunch of legends. They out of here. So I just think back, like when they had the Hot Boy reunion. That might be a question you might ask, so I'm gonna hold it. Hot Boy reunion? Yeah, is that on your list? No. That ain't on the list? I mean, I ain't got that far yet. All right, well, see, I don't want to speak on, because it might be on your list. Oh, we already talked about this. Go ahead. So, you know, your YouTube comments, you had the city with a curfew, you was slinging iron out the window. You know, you like the comment. Comments be crazy, man. Yeah, I love the comments. See, I'm different from a lot of people. You read them all? All of them, every comment. Actually, I'm talking about, and I haul them, like, because, like the other day when I posted a picture of me, Killer Stone, OG Blabber, throwback picture. I got a gun on, but I had my hand out here like I'm reaching, but some people like, oh, you got your hand on hip. You know, these younger generations, y'all so anti-homophobic, you know what I'm saying? So what we did back in the day, what we were comfortable with, you got to be careful this day and time. Y'all be on you. But I love it. So one little dude gave a comment, and then another one said something. So I was like, man, you a sis. I said, you gay too. We messing with him. Right. So one of them was like, took his comment back and hit me in the end. Oh, you gay, man, I apologize. You know, I rock with you. I ain't mean to. I said, oh. I said, no, put your comment back up there. I said, I was trolling y'all back. Right. I thought that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Right. I said, but I didn't get offended by that. Because I know who I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure of myself, but I know in this day and time, and that's, I say, think about this. I'm the one posting pictures, so if I had a problem with it, I wouldn't have posted. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I posted for what we doing now,
talking and get it going, get something going, content. Plus I make videos, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all show hard, boy, in this damn time. Y'all don't play. Man, for real, you don't play, man.
In a Vlad interview, you mentioned Big Meech told you that he could have got his sentence reduced for $100 million.
Right.
That's a true story.
But that was paperwork on it. I just told them that was paperwork they wanted. They said, we'll reduce you. And Big Meech was like, I ain't getting people no more of my money.
If the roles were reversed, do you pay that $100 million or do you do the 20 years in jail?
I'm paying $100 million because my motto is, as long as they print money, I'm gonna get some money.
Right.
That's just me. You know?
$100 million to get out?
Yeah, man, my freedom, bro. I mean, that, like I said, I don't know me, because you gotta keep my head, just met Big Meech.
Right.
Good dude, man, solid, I love him. So I don't know what his financial situation was. That man would have been his last $100 million. You know, some guys, what I learned, and Birdman had told me, he said, man, you wanna know what a white person feels? I said, what? He said, they fear dying broke. He said, you wanna know what a black person feels? I said, what? He said, dying in the ghetto. So when I was thinking, I said, 100 million, you know, back when I was coming up, if you had 100,000, you was $1 million in the hood. So now, these people talking about 100 million, yo, I'm like, what the world? Like this, like some, as I'm finding out who Big Meech was, you know, on the streets and getting the money, I'm like, oh, that's why they, you know what I'm saying, come at him, because you gotta keep in mind, I fell in 98, he fell in 05. So there's a big gap there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the prison, so I don't know really what's going on out here, you know? So, a good dude, man.
Did y'all ever get into it?
Nah, that was a rumor that he beat. Man, let me tell you what's crazy about that. It's this little chump from Atlanta that started that rumor. And I didn't know the magnitude of social media then. So I'm getting text messages from people I hadn't heard from in a long time. Man, you all right? Man, they say you went to the hospital. They say yada, yada, yada. So I was like, yeah, I'm good, everything cool. Then I called home, my mother was like, you all right? I said, yes, ma'am. Well, they said you had went to the hospital. Then when I called Slim, he was like, you all right? I said, it's serious out there. So I started investigating. I called one of my home. I said, yo, what? He said, so you two, this dude got. I said, how many views you get? He said, like, it's at 300,000. I was like, oh yeah? He said, it's 1,000 thumbs up that Big Meech beat you up and it's 900 thumbs down. I said, oh, he winning. So he said, I didn't know, you know, how big Big Meech was out here. Right. But I was just happy that I had people rocking with me, and I didn't know nothing about the social media stuff, because I hadn't been down since 98. And this was like in the 2000s when this guy came up with this thing. So on one hand, and then he had a picture with my face bruised up. I was like, how he did that? But you know, it's just, this stuff's crazy. But what some people will get mad and be upset. You playing with my name, you playing with me. I embrace it because I look at it like, first of all, I'm just a dude from the hood. It's gangsters and killers in every hood, every city. So for me to be singled out, I'm like, okay, now what you gonna do with it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make the best of mine. I'm gonna get that money. But yeah, the dude that come up with that book, but me and Meech never had a fight, never had an argument, bro.
Do you think when Big Meech had said, it was rumored that he said that being meth would have been bigger than Cash Money?
Yeah, I had to get on Meech about that.
What you think about that?
I cap talk. I don't agree with that. I wholeheartedly do not agree with that. And the reason why I don't agree with that is because, wow, Big Meech got a name, he had the money, but you gotta have the talent.
Right. You gotta have the talent.
And at that time, ain't nothing was trumping that big three. Wayne, Drake, and Nicki. Right. That was the big three at that time. So, I mean, who he would have had? Who?
You ain't nobody you can have that's gonna really top that.
Yeah, so that's why I like Meech. You know, he had Jesus, that's his people, but Jesus would have did his thing, but he wasn't gonna play with them. That's the big three, man. That's history right there.
That's and then even before that, even the Hot Boys, the rap.
Right, man. Juvie.
Then them by themselves was something to deal with.
Then Weezy held it down by himself.
Oh yeah, he's the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's good to have that confidence. You know, talk about what you coulda, shoulda, woulda, but and me and Meech, we could go on and on, back and forth with it, but we'll never know. But we know the numbers Cash Money did.
Right. So let me ask you this, Gangsta. If Sterling would have went ahead and robbed Birdman, do you think Birdman would have made you kill Sterling, and what would have been your reaction to that?
That's deep. That's deep. Sterling, my brother too, he hit the block. I love him. I was with Sterling when he got murdered. Because he asked me that question before too. If I ask you, of course I told him at that time because he had the police or the dirty cop in the room with us. Mm-hmm. So I don't say you gotta choose your words wisely around certain people, but I don't know, bro. That's something with that situation. I don't want to play the coulda, shoulda, woulda game because I love Sterling, I love Birdman, and back then I was young, and I had that cutthroat in me. So, you know what I'm saying? I had that slime ball attitude. So it might have would have went that way if he'd have sent me at Sterling. I might would have hit Sterling, or I might have when I bucked it and then just went to war because I'm pretty sure Bird would have sent some people at us. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't know, bro. That's a good one. I like that question, but I don't know.
All right, so let me ask you this. If you could say any last words to the original Hot Boys, what would you say?
I did that too at the graveyard. That I'm enjoying life. I don't never want to go back to prison ever again in life.
Right.
I don't regret nothing we done in life because what we done has helped me become the man I am today, and we able to shed light where we can help the people. They got children, so I'm trying to get this movie, get all this stuff together so I can help their children just as well as mine. And I miss them, love them, because that's what I was about to speak on since you brought it up early when I said it was on the list, because when they had the Hot Boy reunion, I went down, I was like, well, you know what, it's blood and sweat and tears behind it.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't go to the actual event, I didn't go in there. But the reason why I went down to New Orleans is because I was like, okay, they're having a Hot Boy reunion. The world know about that. But the whole world don't know that they was really named behind some street guys. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to celebrate my bros, the ones who we blood, sweat, and tears behind, who hit the block, and who protected the real Hot Boys.
Well, did they even mention anything about them when they like on the stage or
no,
on the event?
Not
at all?
Not at all, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, you gotta keep in mind is this. When Bird named Juvie Wayne, BG Turk, the Hot Boys, it was from our image, from what we did, but they just took it and ran with it. So it's like the world, that's what I was saying, the whole world don't know that they was actually named behind some real street guys.
Right.
Guys who really bust their gun, guys who make sure they was good in the streets.
Right.
When they was having their beef and their problems or whatever, they, you know, we pulling up on people, you know, being respectful, but let them know, man, this how people, y'all, make sure y'all keep this in the studio, yada, yada. So, yeah, I went down and went to Hot Boy Mosquito grave, where it was nighttime doing. I didn't want to walk on the grass and be disrespectful because I didn't want to walk on the grave because it was dark out there at the grave, at the cemetery. They don't have no lights out there.
At the cemetery, none?
Yeah, it was dark, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I did it on my page. We posted. But yeah, man. So I went down there to celebrate my brothers, who I was on the block with, who I hit the block with, you know, and also to let them know like it's a group that's real big and famous.
You went and told your boys that, right?
Let them know, man. This was going on. You know?
Did it? Would any of the original Hot Boys know any of the rapper Hot Boys?
Yeah.
Or they know?
Yeah.
Them? Okay.
Because matter of fact, Sterling's mother and little brother is from around BG neighborhood. Yeah. And Dooney come home in 1999. So, you know, BG already had that Uptown thing already out bumping. So, yeah.
Okay.
And then, you know, Dooney started Mosquito, we all stayed at the Magnolia Project. And you got Juvenile and Turk out the Magnolia Project.
Right. And you ain't even mention them in the, you ain't mention Magnolia Slim, you ain't.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, because it's older gangsters that me, Magnolia Slim, looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like, I'm not gonna just be biased because Slim is popular and famous, but it's gangsters, people that we both looked up to that's way more in the hood, way more name, fame, having way more respect and love than us.
Gangsta, top 5 rappers from Louisiana, go.
BG, Wayne, Juvenile, Birdman, me. Nah, I'm just playing. Okay, we gotta go BG. I'm taking BG because that's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Lil Wayne, Then you got to go with Big Head the Dome Doctor. I'm gonna take Mac, who's on No Limit.
Man, you gonna take Mac over Boosie?
Of course, any day. Boosie make good crunk party music. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to lyrics, go listen to Mac. Boosie can't sit next to Mac.
So, okay.
And I'm standing on that.
What about Young Boy?
Young Boy not my generation.
What that mean?
I didn't listen to Young Boy, so when I come home, I wasn't caught up in. Don't jump on me, brother. Y'all here. I told y'all that young generation crazy, dog. Honestly, Young Boy more of a high yelling and I can't. Well, hold on, time out. What you said? You know what I'm saying? And I be listening to that stuff. Young Boy remind me of when Wayne started hitting the syrup.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a mumble, but some of it you can hear. And some of the stuff I be like, that don't make no sense. What was it called? You said
BG, you said
Wayne,
Big Head the Dome
Doctor, Mac. I'm gonna go with Mystical.
Oh yeah, Mystical.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. 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 Let me see who we leave out. No Webby.
Webby, I like Webby songs.
Right.
I love Webby songs. Webby, y'all better not fight this. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's going on tonight.
No Soulja Slim?
Whoever, I mean, and a lot of people gonna get on me about that too, bro. I love Soulja Slim. I could switch Soulja Slim and Big Head the Dome Doctor. I just looked at because I see the body of work Big Head the Dome Doctor doing now.
He's from New Orleans. He's from Baton Rouge. Okay, gotcha.
So you say in Louisiana?
Yeah, for sure. It's all the boots.
But you said, now if you said in New Orleans, I could have narrowed it down. Right. Slim would have been in top number one, but and I know a lot of people, man, you gonna put Slim over Big Head the Dome Doctor? Listen to Big Head the Dome Doctor, man. He got lyrics, bro. He a bad boy, and people knows Slim was the first rapper to put my name in a song.
Right.
So
let me ask you this about Slim. Now we on that. The relationship with Slim, and why does New Orleans love him so much?
Cause that was our Tupac. Slim was young. Bro, I remember teenager. We going to the adult club. Slim just to rock the. You know, when you had somebody from your project rocking the mic and he rapping your hood, that was big back then. You know.
Would all of the projects be at this one club?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Or we have a high school dance, or like the club. It's a club downtown. It's called Club Rumors, and he going in that thing and rocking the club at a block party. He rocking it like I remember there was a concert downtown at the Treme Center, right off Canal Street. They got by the Armstrong Park, and it was this guy coming in trying to diss Slim. Man, he had the half of the Magnolia in there. We like, boo, get the F off the stage. That's third. He was like, whoa, y'all got that? Boy, don't play with Slim, you know. So I just wanted to give, because like I say, I feel like Big the Dome Doctor don't get his credit, you know what I'm saying, but Slim can be in that right there. But I just put Big the Dome Doctor because he be snapping.
Right. Was it you know, it was rumors that Master P had Slim killed. Mm-hmm. Is there any truth in that?
No, that's not true. I almost want to say that female name who started that with the. You know what I learned about people? If me and you have an argument right now, we get into it with, we don't like each other's shoes. And then if you get
you should like these though.
Don't read, that's a fact, yeah. Big facts, yeah. T-Bows and Reed. So, and if you get into a car wreck or anything happen, first they would say, he got into a gang, Gangsta did that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and we got that bad. Just putting a jacket on a person, saying a person did this or did that, knowing good and well you won't know for sure.
Right.
And you got this with other thing, like you got a lot of people that speak on situations that wasn't there. That wasn't there during our time. That wasn't,
you know, nothing about it.
Yeah, but they'll take their own little stuff and put it together and run with it. You know, so that's the thing I don't be liking. And I know a lot of people be mad with me because I come home and I'm able to straighten a lot of that bull crap that they was putting, the narrative they was putting out. No, that ain't happen. I was there. I remember this. You know.
Let me ask you this. I ain't gonna cut you off either.
So why you did it? Little people always tell me, cut that, why you cut that? Yeah.
How was you and Soulja's relationship after he allegedly pulled the Mac 11 on you? Yeah.
I figured that. We had, like I said, back to what I just said, we got a home in Black and Mo, the big home in Black and Mo. He got us both together, and he was like, don't never put a gun on a person unless you're gonna use it. If you up that pistol, fire it. You know, so he got us together, talked to us. But I didn't have no personal beef. It's just Slim, tall, quiet. He just stared, just look, you know. What you know, I was small. I got that Mac 11 trigger. What you looking at? But he ain't like that, yo. He got me back though, but you know, we young back then, bro.
Right.
Some things.
Yeah, I was cool after that.
Yeah. Slim, I'm telling you, Slim put this 92 somewhere. I broke out of that.
You the first one to put your name in the song.
Yeah, just kicking the quarter shot, Mila, Gangsta, Eric, and Black. You talking about Black and Mo, the one who name I called, and you talking about Eric Maurice. When I say Black and Mo, Eric Maurice, the names I named, that's what he was talking about in his song. Just kicking the quarter shot, Mila, Gangsta, Eric, and Black. By 7-5, what we here for, blah, blah, blah. So that's my first time I put my name in the song. And then while I'm in the Feds, he put my name in there, that Ball and Chill. Feds in town, my Giggity took Light Plus 20 when I was making a sound. I'm Giggity, who he rapping about, you know what I'm saying? So this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we heard
so you
Giggity.
know we had, you know, still love, because he put my name in the song while I'm gone in the Feds. You know what I'm saying? So, this, you know, but like 20 years later, actually. That's like 20-something years later, you know what I'm saying? He dropped my name in the song. Wow, that's crazy.
So Ali Zoe claiming he was selling bricks to Soulja Slim and calling him a nutcase. Is any truth in that?
I don't know, because I was in the Fed. I ran into Ali. We got a chance to meet, but it wasn't about Slim. It was about him burning out Lil Wayne Phantom. So when we met, it was on different situation, but it wasn't no, I wasn't on no bull crap at this time. First, I was mad about it. I wanted to see him, but as the years went on, I'm in the Feds, and it just calmed down. But the bricks, I don't know, nutcase, that's Slim. Just so for him to know that kind of stuff, he know about Slim. Yeah.
You, Killer Stone, Disco, and Cup dressed up as women to get revenge for Sterling. Who idea was that? And like, where did that come from?
Okay, Sterling and Disco, them two brothers, they deceased right now. No, my bad. Killer Stone and Disco, they deceased right now. They didn't dress up like a woman. Cup, who was Telly Hankton's cousin, I was the only one that dressed up like a woman. They went that way, we went this way, so we could get in their project to penetrate their coat yard. But so happened, I got the gun under my waist, under my arm. He got his under his arm. Because I be like, listen, man, we move. You know how people have it under their thing, you gotta up and all, put a thing right here so I can just grab and work. So, got the wig on, got everything. I had heard stories about this dude from downtown. We had a dude up there, the Calio president, Meatball. And then we had a guy, he in the Fed in our life. I heard he had did that. And then we had a guy from downtown out the Night Wall, Pooh Man, he's deceased. I heard he had dressed up like that and got somebody at a game room or something. So, you know, you're young, you hear these stories. And then I'm like, you know what? When I first did it, I had went to Black and Mo funeral. I was wanted for murder and I wanted to see him, so I dressed up like that. And when I turned the corner, a lot of people that see about the run, they realized it wasn't, hold on. But they realized with me, they smiled, went to go see Mo, got up out of there. So I had did it. And actually I did that, I hadn't heard the story in a while. But, and then, yeah, cause I'm thinking, no, I did. Yeah, I was a Jew. I don't remember that, but anyway, it was my idea.
Right.
But it was people that before me, I didn't come up with that idea, it was people before me that had done that. Yeah.
How did you and Killer Stone get so close?
When I went to juvenile jail, I learned, I used to hang across the street at my best friend Hank's house, right? Tell your man he owes me now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, don't worry, don't tell him he owe me. So, I had, my best friend Hank, mother stayed directly across the street from the Magnolia. So we would sit out there, hang out, chop it up, so we'll walk right across, you see right on the brick wall, right? I'm out to know you. So when you go to juvenile jail,
you claim a project. It's some psychological thing about us juveniles that if you from a project, you tough. So I was hearing about killers. I was hearing about Stone, Elvin Stone. Get up there. One of the best fighters on the compound, tall, big. So by me, and then my homeboy started this here. Like, you can claim a project, all right. So he got slick. You got the project, you got the Magnolia? What's your address? Now you hit. So what happened, one of my other homies had, auntie lived in a Magnolia on Ferret in Washington, so I knew her address. Right. I used to write him. So I had an address, I was claiming the old side of the project, right? So one day we in the gym, it's Killer Stone, my homie Arthur, my homie Corey, called him Turkey, and me. So Arthur was, so Stone went up, what's up, man? Came in and talked to him. He said, man, he said, it's crazy, 2 old side, 2 new side. So I said, oh, you at the project, man? Yeah, so I'm his little homie now, right? Mm-hmm. So I told the people I wanted to go to that dorm. I went to his dormitory, and then I used to just talk a lot of smack. Yeah, I was out there riding, I was doing this. So he started calling me Lil Gangsta. He said, man, what's up, Lil Gangsta? So I was like, I like that. So I made a board, write my name. Mama, I got a new nickname, Lil Gangsta. So, yeah, he Stone gave it that name, Lil Gangsta.
How was y'all able to trust each other when hearing stories about you robbing him out some drugs and him burning up your car?
I ask you, what it was, I didn't know it was him that got me.
You didn't even know?
Nah, I'm thinking it was the Calio. See, let me tell you what's crazy. You know how, that go to show you, bro, that I really thank God, bro, because Killer Stone's a dangerous man. So, but I was a shooter, so.
He was older than you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like about 2-3 years, maybe.
Okay.
But the thing is, he was here, you got a dangerous man that could fight good, got money, and a bust his own gun. But then you got me that's young, wild, don't care. So all the while I'm thinking I'm playing these little crackhead games, and you know how you be right there with somebody, and they look at you like, whoa, I know you're playing on my dope. No, I ain't done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this, bro. So, yeah, man, he I guess he felt like he had so much love for me, like, and he loved my mother too, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep sparing him. I ain't gonna be able to keep on sparing you, but I'm gonna keep sparing you, and I'm gonna spare you, you know. But
so when you saying he didn't know, would you still would have went to war for him with him, you know?
Of course, because it was like I'm repping. I'm not really at the Magnolia Project.
Where you from?
I'm born and raised in Gertown, 17 Ward, like maybe like 2 minutes from where Lil Wayne be repping Holly Grove. Mm-hmm. So the Olive Branch at the 7th, that's it, right across.
But you hung out in the Magnolia?
No. This what happened. I was born and raised in Gertown. Mm-hmm. So at 8, we moved to the Calio Project. From the Calio Project, we moved across the street on Johnson Street. And then from Johnson Street, we moved to Phillip Street. So while and this is crazy too, man. So while we living on Phillip Street, I go to juvenile jail. Just when I'm telling you, I'm claiming the Magnolia because my best friend Hank lived across the street from the Magnolia. Plus, I used to hang in the Magnolia because I used to play football. So while we playing football, I'm hanging in the Magnolia, so I know people in the Magnolia. So now, by me being a juvenile, I'm claiming the Magnolia. So happened, while I'm in juvenile jail claiming the Magnolia, my mother get a project on welfare, and she get a Magnolia project. I said, oh, wow. Come on, man. You can't. Unbelievable. I'm repping the Magnolia, lying in juvenile jail. And the crazy thing about when I broke out of juvenile jail.
What you mean broke out?
Yeah, we broke out, man. Bryce, he home now, he be with Cash Money. Toto, he's deceased. My homie Jeepers, he's deceased. And myself, we had somebody come up there and get us. We ran up out the gate. I had juvenile life back then too. I got locked up March of 90. I had to like 96. Back then, juvenile life until you like 21, I would think. So anyway, I was the last one to get caught too. So when I broke out of Judah, I went to the Magnolia Project. So I'm actually living in the Magnolia Project. Shout out to Denise, at her house. So my mother, I didn't know. I was like, no, I did know. I was like, man, my mama right around the corner. She don't know I'm right here up under. She think I'm hiding out so well. I'm hiding out in the Magnolia. So yeah, bro, that's how I started repping the Magnolia, and I love the Magnolia so much because that's where my name, my reputation, come from.
Did you really used to wear your enemies like a rest in peace shirt with them before they were deceased?
Yeah.
You did that for real, man?
Yeah, we had the guys that had the leader Sterling, we had a shirt, well, I had a shirt made with the 2 tombstones, with rest in peace with his name and his little brother name on there with the AK shooting the grave up. Yeah.
Do you think you and Skipper at the MILF would ever be able to sit on the top?
That's the one who had the shirt with his name on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It ain't funny, but.
Yeah, that's who I had here with his brother. Honestly, at this age, this stage of my life, yes, because I want to help the at-risk youth. Mm-hmm. And if I'm telling these youngsters, okay, look, man, y'all gotta let people go, y'all gotta stop this beat, I would look like a hypocrite saying, right, y'all put this down to this, and I can't sit down with a man who killed my best friend.
Right.
So, but here's the thing, and I haven't done this yet. I have to talk to his mother, Sterling mother, family first. See how they feel, but I'm gonna still make my own decision, but I know, cause that family still, they there, so it's like, I gotta see where they at with it too.
I know you said that Mystical would be in your top 5, right? Mm-hmm. But what was the reason you wanted to kill Mystical?
Mystical's very talented. And at this time, you got Cash Money out the streets, so they focusing and depending on the music game. So once you say, okay, I ain't doing nothing illegal, I'm about to just get in this rap game, do my thing, but then you got somebody that's over here that's so bad that he get in that, soon as you get in there. So let's go down and eliminate that problem right now. Let me go down and whack him. Let's get over it, right? So say, no,
what do you think would have happened if you did that, man? Like to the rap scene in Louisiana, if you'd have did that?
Nothing, because you gotta keep in mind, back then, Mystical was hot in New Orleans, maybe Baton Rouge or something, but it wasn't like, maybe Texas too, because we was coming to Houston. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, back then, nobody would have been really missed if I can get away with that. Mm. Because we was local, just starting out,
Right.
But like now, it'll be noticeable. Mystical gone? What?
Right.
So, yeah.
How was Cash Money able to rise to the top? In your opinion, your eyes, like, why you think it was able to do that?
God first, and then the talent. Them boys got the talent. They was blessed to have that talent, man.
Right.
They was blessed to have that talent, and the world just, man. And you know what's crazy? I be telling people this baby had 3 runs. 3 runs. You don't get that. Think about this. When he first started out, with the Hot Boys, the Big Timers, him and Fresh, and the Hot Boys.
Right.
That's the first run.
Right.
Then when he got into it with everybody, only him and Wayne. Wayne toting the label, so that's his second run. Because he don't got him, only one there is just Wayne.
Right.
Keep on, let's go. They had a mean movement when he was dropping them quarters.
Yo, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Then, after that, Drake and Nicki come along.
So, them 3 legendary runs.
So this man,
did he have something to do with UNLV?
Yeah, Dave was first, local. Me and y'all Fat went to school together. We went to Washington Private School. Hey yo, I passed by, I went through there. I went through the UNLV neighborhood on Washington Drive. On Washington and Drive. It's this church, but it was a school too, called Washington Private School. That's where we went at. Yeah.
The Cash Money versus No Limit beef. Where did that stem from, Gangsta? And hold on, and was there any tension then Magnolia Slim signed No Limit and changed the name to Soulja Slim.
Yes. I'm not gonna speak for the while. I was mad. I was upset about that. Now, it wasn't really No Limit and Cash Money beef because, like I tell people, because I want to clear this up, the artists on No Limit and the artists on Cash Money didn't have no beef. It was us in the streets and Master P cuz in the street that we were beefing. So,
was Master P in the streets?
Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So think about this. Think about this now. And the reason why I said it because P spoke on that about him and his cousin Jimmy and stuff. So, and he spoke about what he was selling. He said he dumbed it down a little bit to my selling crack in Richmond, Virginia and all that little stuff. But anyway, so right now, if I wanted to get on a song with you, you send me the track, I go to my studio, blah, 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 email it to you. Back then, they wasn't doing that. You had to come to the studio and put your verse down. So if No Limit pulling up, you know that Caddy gonna pull up with him, his muscle, his family, the shooters. We posted, y'all pull up, it's about to be a bloodbath. So it just never worked. Baby took our side, Pete took their side, and they just kept it like that. We kept it in the streets, and they
never really had no beef though, P and Birdman.
Nope.
Was it a problem when Master P named his movie The Hot Boys?
For me, it wasn't.
Why not?
Because I felt like I'm in prison. I'm one of the founders of that. So for a movie, it's like you just keep my name going. I didn't have a problem. And then another thing, why I didn't have a problem with that, because he wasn't betraying the real hot boys, the street hot boys. It was like a comedy movie, like a little, so I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I didn't have a problem.
I got a few more questions, man, just a few, and we gonna be through. Do you have a conscience?
Now I do.
You didn't back then?
No, I ain't care. If you wasn't part of my team, I ain't care nothing about you.
Not even a little bit?
No, not at all, bro. No, it took me when I took Shahada, became Muslim, I started understanding and realizing like other people have feelings. I gotta respect the next person, give them their rights. But I've always been respectful. Like, cause I've always been small, so I've always been the type, I'm gonna say excuse me, thank you. Everybody know me, they'll tell you how my mannerism was. I wasn't never, I'm gangster.
You still that way?
I've always been, and Islam has helped me more. August of 2005, I stopped cussing and stopped using the N-word.
You haven't done it since then?
August of 2005. Look at all my videos, you're gonna never hear a cuss or an N-word. You never hear me say the N-word in none of my videos. No, anybody who interviewed me or on my channel, you ain't never heard me say, my N is my N, that never.
Do the killings live on your conscience?
Nah, because I prayed in Islam, once we become Muslim, we forgiven for all our sin. So, and I want to just clear this up too, I've never had no nightmares and all that little stuff. Like I be telling people, maybe something wrong, maybe I may need to see a therapist. If I need to see a therapist, I need to be two females, two sexual active females. So
do you feel like they justified your killings?
Of everyone, because it was street. Right. I've never killed an innocent person, meaning like somebody that had, like I never believed in this. Me and you beefing, I see your brother, mother, somebody hit them up. I never believed in that. Never, because my thing always been, yeah, of course you're gonna cry, you're gonna be hurt, but what happens after you finish crying, after that hurt, settle down a little bit, when you reality kick in, like, I gotta get revenge.
It comes to you.
There you go.
Yeah.
So why keep putting gas on that fire when I might just come straight to you and get it over with? Because now you're gonna try to do it and everything, game on now. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a thinker to it as well, but man, I'm just happy to be free. I'm witnessing a lot of stuff out here. Like,
how long you been free now?
2 years and 10 months.
Oh, that's still a short time.
Man, and it's going by so fast.
Yeah, you've been active though. You've been.
Yeah, I come strong.
Yeah, you all over this.
That's a fact, bro. Cause see, this is the thing. I when I seen that I wasn't getting the support from Birdman and them, I was out here by myself. So when I hit Texas,
And that's another reason why I rock with Charleston White so much. He was one of the first ones to embrace me when I come out here. Man, they must know me, invited me to a event in Atlanta. So being out here in Texas, I started out in Fort Worth.
Right.
But I just love it out here, man. And here's the thing. When I was in the Fed at the Katrina, I used to be listening to people. Oh man, she live out in Texas. Oh, she live out in Florida.
Everybody in Texas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this used to make me mad. Man, they said they ain't going back to New Orleans. They ain't never going. They staying with here. So I was like, what? They changed it on our city? You turn their back on our city? Man, I ain't never leaving New Orleans. I'm going to the hood. I'm going to buy 2 houses and put them by each other. I'm going to be in the hood. I'm ignorant. I don't know.
Right.
All I know is New Orleans. So we used to fly to Houston to go to Pen and Pixels back then to do the graphic design. But still, I'm thinking about New Orleans. And then when Crypto Jeezy come out, when he telling me about Texas, I'm like, all right, let me give Texas a shot. I come out here, bro, and it's one of the best moves I could have made, bro. Man, I love it out here, bro.
Yeah.
What? Man, listen, I tell everybody about it. Even my partners in the Fed. Nah, for real, bro, because where you always got to be focused and mindful that it's gangsters in every hood.
Oh, yeah.
So while I'm aware of that, I know, okay, also there are the tourist spots. There are the spots where you stay away from that you don't venture off into. Right. And Texas is so big where it's enough land, there's enough stuff out here in Texas where you don't have to go into those areas.
You ain't got to get nobody way.
Man, bro, I love it out here, bro.
Let me ask you this, gangster. Do you regret telling? And how do you think the original Hot Boy members would be if they were here and knew?
First I'm gonna answer that. They'll be very disappointed because we ain't come up off that. We come off, keep your mouth closed. It's like now when I see these little guys that be in the interrogation room, we ain't do that back then. That was a violation. Don't go in no interrogation room. No. So from a juvenile, I stuck to all that. Do I regret it? No way. Because after what I've seen out here, all these beautiful women, Walmart, man, when I left the street, Walmart ain't had that where you check out yourself. Man, they got people walking everywhere with the dogs now, bro. I be like, what the world? Dogs everywhere you go. You got dogs in the stores and all that. Man, no, I don't regret that, bro. Because this is my thing. And not justifying that. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong. However, I'm older now. And it's people that's disappointed, people that's upset with me. Find somebody else to look up to. When I was in the street, I played the streets, I played the game, went to jail,
you did your thing, and then now
man, now I'm a civilian now. I like it out here. I done been to the state fair. I done been to the Texas Fair out here in Dallas. Going to all these restaurants, bro. Sometimes I get in my car, just ride up and down just to look at stuff, man. I be happy I'm free, bro. So no, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret nothing I've done in life. And no, I don't regret doing that because this the thing about me, I'm a thinker. So I already, in my mind, I was like, okay, listen. I know when I go make this step right here and do this.
You already knew it was.
Yeah, I know my cash money. I know everybody gonna cut me off.
Right.
So I made, how they say, an executive decision.
For sure.
To go sit down with people because my mind was, I'm not in my 20s. I'm not in my 30s. So it's not about coming home, jumping in the Phantom, which I wanted to do that. The Rolls Royces and all that old good stuff, get my shine, get my stunt on, stunt like I used to before I got locked up. Now it's about my children, my grandchildren, me getting out. I pray for 2 things. I pray that God, can I get out while I'm still alive and healthy? And can I get out while my mother's still alive? Because there were a lot of people whose mothers passed while I was incarcerated. And you only get one mother. So I was like, man, I want to get on and catch my mother and take care of her. Bro, when I got out, we took the little pictures, family pictures. I come out here to Texas. My brother told my mama, get her some clothes. We're going to see Terrance. He brought that lady out here. So I got my mother. So, nah, man. Like I said, I denounced the street. So on one hand, you be like, man, you know what? It'd have been gangster. You come home an honorable man. But on the other hand, I'd be like, what's honorable? Like what you get? I look at a lot of honorable dudes who come home And some of them get good treatment, some of them get bad treatment, some of them get no treatment at all.
Do you think you're a better person now?
Way better. Man,
you seem
my
like
mother,
you're proud of that too.
Yes, because it's like a bird. While I know there are people still lurking to get back on me, family members. I know a guy waited 15 years to kill a man who killed his father. So while I know that's out there lurking, I'm aware. So I'm not one of the ones that just sleep.
Oh yeah, you ain't sleep.
Not at all. So, but like I say, I'm happy to be on this side because it's like I don't have to worry about somebody in Funky Town, Alderton,
right.
Dallas, Grand Prairie, Manfield, riding looking for where he at, man. He hit my mans for 100 bricks over here
right.
or 100 pounds of weed. I don't live that life.
Right.
I've never in my life drank. I'm talking about no beer, no alcohol, so I don't do that. I've never in my life smoked weed, so I don't have no business being in nobody's hood talking about who got the pound of weed, who got
right.
the pill, who got the pop. That's not my thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in my lane, bro. You know.
Let me ask you this, Gangsta. BG, Hot Boy Bezo, OG Booby Black, with those being some of the guys that's living that you really ran the streets with, does it make you feel some type of way with them not accepting you being home?
At first I did.
And have you talked to them since?
I had talked to OG Booby Black in Instagram. And but other than that, no. So my thing was, at first I did. But then I realized, man, you violated, man. You used to beat it in people's heads and their heads and everybody. Silence. Now you went and violated, you want the people, you made the rules, you broke the rules, you want the people to accept you're wrong. You being selfish, you know? So I don't look at stuff in the tunnel vision.
Right.
You know, I look at it like,
see that.
You can't, because sometimes people get caught up in that tunnel vision stuff and they be thinking they right, be dead wrong. And sometimes they know they're wrong and still, I don't care. And that's where the problem come in at, man. Once you identify the problem, then you can deal with it. So, like I said, in my situation, I miss my brother, I miss my people, but it was better this way, because look how now I'm able to reach out to the youth.
Right.
I tell people this, think about this. I come home, honorable man, come home, I'm running with cash money. Now I'm not really worrying about giving my testimony to the youth because I'm so blinded by the jet, the big house, fancy cars. I'm with the, stunner, we stunning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't focused on that, so this is what God placed me in. I'm gonna bring it on down a notch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get them the foreign whips. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put you here, and then you go from there. And I've been blessed, man. I've been comfortable, but I've been winning on social media, and now I'm about to film a movie.
Speaking of that, why wasn't you in the Baller Blocking movie?
I was in the Fed.
Okay, you was in the Feds.
Yes, sir.
Would you be interested in a biopic, and who would you want to act as you in the movie? Or a short series?
Yes, I will be interested. I'm working on that now. Actually, I'm going back to New Orleans to go film the trailer for the movie, Them Boys at War. I would have liked to BG to play me, but he done got old now, so yeah, I look better than B Jizzle. So I'm older than you, Jizzle. I said it. So anyway, I would like for my son, but he's locked up in the Fed. My youngest son, because he tried to follow my footsteps. But at this point, bro, for real, I don't care who played me. As long as somebody played me, let's get this movie out, let's get this stuff, because people want to see this stuff, action. So, man, I'm just really happy to be out here, bro, real talk. I'm going to fight, push what I can push, because people been saying I've been a one-man army since I've been home. And I'm happy that I was able to lay down a blueprint for guys coming home from prison to get on social media.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in prison, bro, when I first heard about podcasts, I say, well, ain't Nikki got a pod? It's like a radio. Anybody about to be sitting down talking to people every day. I love it now.
Right.
I'm getting burnt out on them, but it's like Texas have received me. Yeah. Like when I go through, what's up, OG Kid? And they feel good to be like, man, I was once part of the problem, now I'm part of the solution. And people be like, man, I listen to your stuff every day. At work, I get through, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, all right, cool. But really, I was already on my straight path, but what really made me like, okay, I really got to buckle down. One night we was having me and Crypto Jesus having our podcast app. And a female came in there and she said, hi, I come to know about your channel from my students. I'm a high school school teacher, and my students be having your videos, playing your videos in my class. I was like, wow.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, man. So I was like, man, what if I was still on the board of talking that, you know, that old YouTube gangster talk? These youngsters looking and listening to me. I said, man, the power of the word.
You in Texas, huh? You was out here, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just recently.
Yeah.
So that shook me. Whoa. So I know a principal at a school out here in Dallas. I was supposed to go to one of the events the other day at one of the schools to talk to the children, but I had an interview, I had some other stuff already lined up that I had to attend. But actually, I got into it with the superintendents, somebody over a district out here in Texas, 2 black people, a woman and a man. So what happened was we talking, and it was like, have you ever talked to some students? I said, yes. Actually, I had talked to some students in New Orleans since I had been home. We did a virtual, and then this rapper, Keely Black from New Orleans, she was actually there, and another lady there in CC, who I'm cool with, she was there, and I had Jahad, my Muslim brother, he was on a virtual. We talking to the children at this charter school. So the lady and the guy, they was like, well, we think you should, we didn't talk so much and ran out of stuff, huh? So we talked, so they was like, well, we don't think you should go talk straight to the students first. We think you should go talk to older people, and then once you get that experience, then come. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, isn't it true that it's the youngsters that have the phones in the school? Yeah. I said, isn't it true that the youngsters that's on social media? Yeah. Isn't it true that youngsters the one watching a rap video, watching these guys they look up to on social media, spinning the band and clutching and all that? Yeah. I said, so why, isn't it true that youngsters want bringing a gun to the school yet? I said, so why in the world would I go talk to some old people? The youngsters need me now.
Yep.
I man, they hung up on them. So I just said, I'm just gonna start, keep going, pushing, I'm pushing, and people been reaching out to me now, so it's still been working out for me. It's been working out real good for me.
Yeah, man, you got good energy, gangster, so I know whatever you put your mind to, you're gonna be able to accomplish it, so just keep going, man, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Sure.